Weather Correspondent Katie Byrne joining us out of Buxton, North Carolina this morning. And Katie, you've been there through the evolution of all of this. And I think I think initially there was some confusion, but you sorted it out. We played one of your reports from earlier. These weren't abandoned homes. These were homes that not that long ago, I think some of them at least, that were housing people that were being rented out so people could vacation here.
Marissa, just a month ago, these vacation homes were rented out, so they weren't abandoned. I think Rodanthe, a bit north of us, is where we saw a bit more of a situation like that. But here in Buxton, it's been a long time since houses have collapsed into the ocean, and now a seventh one has actually gone down. It happened last night. It was where we were standing in front of for most of the day yesterday. You could see just a few pilings left there. The house has now turned into part of this debris field here that's been here for a number of days. And we're listening to creaking sounds coming from this house that some local residents think could be the next to go. Don Bowers lives here. We've been speaking to him as we've been here on the ground for a number of days here. And you used to live waterfront. Now you're a bit more inland, but what has this been like?
When I was a kid, I actually lived in that house right there. It's a little sad for sure, but it's not unexpected. We've had fragile beaches here for several years. And it just happens.
Yeah. I know what's interesting is the owners of a lot of these homes, they aren't local to the area, but a lot of the local residents are in touch with those owners, kind of giving them updates as the days have gone on. What has that been like? What have you heard from the owners of these homes that, they may not live here as permanent residents, but these are their things?
I personally don't know many of them, but I did reach out to the first home that actually went down and found some stuff on the beach for them and returned it. So they were pretty happy about that, even though they lost their entire home. Yeah. And they were actually in the process of trying to get it moved when it went down. So, but, Mother Nature got it first. Right now, these houses, you can't get any equipment around it to even move them if you wanted to. So they're at the mercy of Mother Nature until, if they survive, then they can get maybe some beach around here and get it, then take care of it then.
That's a really good point, because just in, the Dare County officials said they were on the ground yesterday assessing some of this damage, and they plan on helping with the extensive cleanup. They're going to bring in an independent contractor to help with the removal, but that's not until ocean conditions die down, which could be a few days.
Right, and the Park Service is engaged too, because this debris went all the way down the beach. So they're part of the process of cleaning up. Even though the government is shut down, they're behind the scenes working really hard. And they have the people here on the ground to do that. And then we have a few volunteer cleanups down the side streets and things like that. And then the county is going to be bringing in like dumpsters to haul the stuff away. And then there's several subcontractors that are probably going to be actually doing a lot of the work. So everything's all in place. We just got to let the ocean kind of rest down a little bit.
And the fear is that more homes could go, right? Because we're at low tide right now, and that water's already coming up. And it sounds like we're hearing creaking from this home right here.
Right. I don't want to take any bets, but it looks like this one is getting compromised quite a bit. And it's got like a lower room down there that's going to get hit by the ocean. This could be the next one to go.
You know this beach so well. How much debris is here? If you walked up and down right now, I mean, how much does it span the ocean front?
It goes all the way down to the point, which is probably several miles down there. And every day with this north current, it's just taking more of it out and down the beach. And what you're seeing now versus like yesterday and the day before, you're seeing these big pieces of concrete. This used to be the road that went between the two layers of houses here. And that's been here since probably the 60s. So I've never seen this.
This perspective, I think, is so helpful for us to understand, because we're coming in without, all of that history, and what looks like the second row of homes here is becoming oceanfront, but there used to be beach in front of these homes.
It's hard to believe there used to be probably 100 feet of beach on the outside of these houses. These are oceanfront. With each day, we're losing feet of sand right now. And then it's putting these houses and the ones just south of us on the brink now. And we're going to be talking about those if this keeps up. And then there's no really end in sight, because there's no like quick fix right now. So we just got to weather the storm, so to speak, through the winter. Because the county county can only do so much, and then and these beaches are all government, they're on government property now. So you know how fast the government works sometimes. So these houses are in trouble.
And we know with the winter comes nor'easters, which can also be damaging. So this could be a story we'll be coming back to for a number of months, if not years. We'll bring you the latest. Such great perspective, I think, understanding that there were dunes in front of these homes at one point, but we are watching that coastline reshape from these rough waves.
Yeah, I mean, Katie, I felt like I was there live with you, right? I feel like all of us were just transported to the shoreline with these people that are gathering to see this play out in real time. And it's also very telling just to see all of the debris, right? Pieces of wood that at one point were homes that housed families and you know, and memories were made. All of that just littered across the beach right now. It is just so wild to see that. And we'll be checking in with you throughout the morning, but appreciate that update out of Buxton, North Carolina, where, as you mentioned, maybe another home could succumb to the Atlantic. Fox Weather Correspondent Katie Byrne. Thanks, Katie.